What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here. The game has finished in the Carabao Cup 4th round. Tottenham have won on penalties after drawing the match 1-1. I said in the pre-match odds, I said Tottenham to win on penalties at 6-1 is a great shout, and that is exactly what happened. Sim, talk us through the game.
I can't give this team more praise than I can give them after battling against Chelsea, a Chelsea team full strength, one more day's rest than us, a team who don't have a game in 2 days' time like we do. We have come here without a backup striker, with the rested team. You know, it was very, very difficult for us in the first half to get the game going. Chelsea dominated, although we didn't give them too many chances. They did take the lead, but second half we just completely outfought them. We outclassed them. I thought we were the better team.
We deserved the win today, didn't we?
I think we did deserve the win. I think second half we were better than Chelsea were in the first half, and Chelsea, with all their expensive signings, all their players on the pitch, just didn't have the answers to what we were asking in the second half. We pressed them high, we used our energy, and Harry Kane, we did need Harry Kane to come with half an hour to go to kind of make a nuisance of himself up front. But you got to say, the amount of energy we put into that game is so that you got to praise him so much. And to get it to penalties, you know, look, Chelsea are a good team, and it was always going to be difficult against them. And we were trying our hardest to try and make something happen, to get a goal late on, to force it to penalties, and to score all 5 penalties, man. That took composure.
Tell me
that
the
took
last
guts.
time Spurs have done that in a penalty shootout.
We never do that. We always shit ourselves when we go to penalties, and to score all 5, Mount missing the last one, it's absolutely a phenomenal result for Tottenham, and it puts us in a really good position going in to Thursday and then Sunday.
And it also is just so sweet to get that revenge, because who was the last team we lost to in a penalty shootout in the Carabao Cup?
Chelsea.
Chelsea in the semi-final.
Actually, that's not true.
Oh, who was it?
Colchester last year.
Oh god, yeah. That's like erased from my memory. But look, it's still
just like on the Amazon.
I know, it's still revenge from the last time. It's always great to get one over Chelsea, and we definitely did that today. In the first half, I thought Chelsea were the better side. Most of the game was played in our half, but we came out for the second half with fire in our bellies. I thought Steven Bergwijn completely changed his performance from the first half. He started having a go in that second half.
And Lamella.
And Lamella as well, because Lamella was very frustrating in that first half. And second half, he gets that goal, doesn't he?
He gets the goal, and I think his performance improved. He was a lot more quicker in his decision-making, in his passing. And I thought, here's a thankless task for him playing up front. I think he actually did a pretty decent job. He gave the Chelsea defender something to think about, but it all showed what a difference someone like Harry Kane makes when he comes on the pitch, because him being there made the goal, because he drew 2 centre-backs towards him, left Lamella free on the right-hand side. He was able to score. But let's talk about the debutant, Sergio Reguilon.
Look, he makes the mistake for us to go 1-0 down. Terrible mistake. But I thought after that, he picked himself up. He got himself back in the game. And his pace is frightening. It really is.
Really good pace.
His pace is frightening. I thought he contributed to the game really well. He made the assist for the goal, and I thought I'm really excited to see how he develops.
Yeah, I think in the first half at times he was too over eager to impress. He was trying to force the issue a lot. He was pressing a lot, which is good to see. But sometimes sometimes for players you just got to calm down. You can't go 100 miles an hour.
He's got high energy.
He has a lot of energy. He was desperate to impress. You saw that, and I think overall really solid debut. I think he kept going. He didn't let things get him down. He didn't let the fact that his error led to the goal get him down in the game. He kept trying, and I thought he put in some really good crosses in the second half, in the attacking third, and obviously his cross led to the goal right at the end. So
really good cross. He put a few of those crosses in as well. Yeah,
so it was a really promising debut for him. I'm really looking forward to seeing more from him, and it's actually great to see some pace on the left-hand side again for once.
100%. Let's talk about that moment. Eric Dyer vanished from the pitch for a second.
Man, unbelievable.
What the hell was happening there?
With 10 minutes to go, all of a sudden, like, Hudson-Odoi is through on goal, thinking, how the hell has that happened? And then all of a sudden, Mourinho's chasing Eric Dyer down the tunnel. Dyer's gone for a piss or something. I can only imagine. It's like, come on, it's like the players need to be told before the game starts, go now because you can't go later. It's like, come on, guys, you're professional football players. With 15 minutes to go, you can't hold his piss. But you know what? We can laugh about it now because we won, but if we would have lost or conceded a goal, you'd be fuming.
If we would have conceded that chance where it was only Toby at the back, you're fuming.
But you got to say, Dyer, who was injured, looked like he was injured in the first half. I thought he played a fantastic game. I thought he played really well at the back. Him and Toby played really well. I thought we put a lot of risk when we took off Tanganga, leave a bit exposed at the back, and Chelsea nearly took advantage of it, but I think it came through in the end.
Definitely. Look, I'm just so pleased for the boys, the effort that they put in, especially in that second half. I want to talk a bit about Ndombele as well, because I thought he put in a shift today.
Big shift.
Especially in that second half. You saw he was completely out on his legs in the last 5 minutes. So I think every single player on that pitch deserves credit tonight, because they all put in a shift, and it wouldn't have been possible without any of them.
100%, and you know, Jose has taken a lot of credit for managing this schedule. I thought we played really well against on Sunday. We got unfortunate with the penalty. We've done a really good job tonight to force penalties and end up on the winning side. Now it's a lot of the pressure now on Thursday and then Sunday against United to get positive results. But in terms of playing wise, how we've performed, you can't have any complaints.
I mean, surely this brings the feel good factor. The last 2 games, I know the last game ended on a very sour note, but the way we played and the way we've played today definitely brings the feel good factor to Tottenham. We just need to keep this consistency going in the way we're playing.
And hopefully get some signings through the door before the end of the window.
It was evident today we needed a striker.
With that striker on the pitch, it would have solved a lot more problems than having to bring on Harry Kane. But yeah, credit to Jose. It must have been very tough to get the players going for today's game. So big credit. And obviously there was a lot of talk about us giving up the Carabao Cup, but now we're into the quarterfinals. So
we're into the quarterfinals. I think the draw is tomorrow night or Thursday night, one of them. So check out for that. But look, we have beaten Chelsea on penalties today.
Massive,
absolutely massive. Well, I mean, I can't believe it. I mean, you never fancy us on penalties, do you?
Never.
And we scored all 5 of them today. Mason Mount putting his wide or hitting the outside of the post right at the last penalty. But look, that is our instant match reaction. Check out for our player ratings tomorrow and join us on the post-match fan show where all the Spurs fans will be calling in and giving their views on the game. Like, subscribe and comment. And as always, come on you Spurs!